right. So before Vinny gets on, I put something in Xander's handouts, and actually in everyone's handouts.
Oh, that's like a document, like a whole document.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, I'm gonna have each of you guys like read a page of this basically, because it's gonna pertain to multiple things in this campaign. I'll start with Jimmy. Jimmy, do you want to just read the first page of this thing? It says Operation Moonspell Executive Summary.
Yeah, is my audio okay?
Yep. And just to give you some context, this is what you found in the annex when you were searching. I decided to type out basically everything in my notes into like a handout for you guys.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, whenever you're ready.
All right, yeah. Operation Moonspell was successful in so much as the entity known as the Watcher in the Tower, see Liars in Wait, Adina E and M, was detached from this dimensional reference, but it was not permanently eliminated. Colonel Fall's responses to Dr. Roth indicated he believed that the entity would have been eliminated if his team had access to sufficient firepower. It is this investigator's belief that Operation Moonspell was Colonel Fall's attempt to test that theory by summoning the Watcher in the tower and then subjecting it to a massive conventional aerial bombardment. Colonel Fall did not seek authorization for Operation Moonspell from Delta Green. While the documentary evidence shows that Colonel Fall was the sole author of Operation Moonspell, testimony suggests that he was encouraged in his efforts by Sorcerer, a member of the 9895 Committee. Sorcerer's motives for pursuing Operation Moonspell remain unknown. Preparations for Operation Moonspell began April 65 when Colonel Fall began reassigning the members of his staff in the CIA who he believed might hinder his plan.
Whoa, what the fuck?
The 7 remaining members of the staff were either fanatically loyal or uninformed about preternatural.
Yeah.
Preternatural, yeah.
Events show Colonel Fall intended to use 2 American prisoners of war, Sergeant Ethan Barnes and was that GY Sergeant?
Gunnery
I think
Sergeant.
that's Gunnery Sergeant.
Gunnery Sergeant Crisanta Voss.
I know those names. What the freak?
As a source of power to open the dimensional gate. It is unknown how much of his staff understood of this intention. However, if they were wholly complicit in this plan, there would have been no need for Colonel Fall to disguise the operation as an ordinary commando mission. Major redacted actions at redacted indicate he knew what use the men were intended for, but also indicate his intent to destroy the entity. Weapons and equipment for Operation Moonspell were not requisitions, though, through official U.S. or ARBN.
Arvin, yep.
Arvin channels, and have proven untraceable due to the removal of the serial numbers and other identifiers. This investigator tentatively identifies the weapons and equipment as French Foreign Legion surplus, circa 1954. It is not known how Colonel Fall could afford to purchase these supplies on the black market, but rumors of his close contact with Laotian opium traffickers cannot be discounted.
Okay. And Jose, do you want to read page 2?
Let's see. Colonel Fall initially asserted the mission objective was the collection of invaluable intelligence documents and the rescue of the 2 American prisoners of war from a communist guerrilla camp located in the ruins of a pre-colonial temple complex. The men were not told that the temple complex was redacted. No mention was made of Operation Moonspell. Reconnaissance photos used during the briefing showed only the immediate area around the temple complex, the DZ something zone, DZ, the extraction point, and the approaches to the complex. No map that could confirm which side of the border the temple complex is on were displayed during the briefing. See addenda A, B, C, D, or I guess Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Victor.
My immersion.
Yeah, I gotta keep your immersion happy. Colonel Fall informed the men that the insertion would be by low-level night parachute drop into a drop zone 3 miles south-southeast of the guerrilla camp. Extraction via helicopters would utilize a nearby hilltop clearing a mile northeast of the guerrilla camp. Colonel Fall then announced that the mission would be launched immediately and ordered the men to board a C-130E aircraft for departure. See addendas Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Victor. The C-130 Echo and its crew were assigned to Operation Moonspell from the 633rd Special Operations Wing on the orders of MG. I can't remember what MG is. It's redacted. All witnesses indicated that the C-130 Echo had been extensively repainted. All unit and national insignia had been removed, and the wings and fuselage were painted with a red symbol. Symbol described by witnesses is nearly identical to an African symbol associated with a Ghanaian Ghanaian cult of Anansi. See addendas Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Foxtrot, Quebec, and Sierra. Colonel Fall may have been trying to avoid the problems that befell Redacted in 1955 by awarding the aircraft. Want me to keep going?
Yep.
While this ultimately failed to protect the aircraft, it is not known if this was because the wards were ineffective or because the wards were damaged in flight. The use of non-aircraft tolerance paint combined with the improper drying time and the bad weather over the objective could have damaged the wards and rendered them useless. See addendas Mike, Quebec. Only the hearsay testimony of Redacted is available to describe what happened at the temple, and that information was provided at a time when Redacted was under the influence of extreme mental duress and a tab of morphine. It is noted that he did not change his testimony considerably when he was debriefed at Pleiku Air Force Base. His initial statement is summarized here, may not be completely reliable. See addendas Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Victor.
Perfect. And Chris, are you able to access it?
Yeah, I've been able to see it the whole time.
All right. Just read that third page for me if you could.
Conclusion. Colonel Fall remains the only confirmed Operation Moonspell survivor. He is presumed to have deserted and to be actively avoiding apprehension. This investigator recommends that we continue to list Colonel Fall as a deserter to increase our chances of bringing him in for debriefing. Pursuing court-martial proceedings, however, will only bring unwanted attention to Operation Moonspell. Other means of dealing with Colonel Fall are strongly recommended. Many questions about Operation Moonspell will remain unanswered. Nevertheless, by any measure we can apply, the operation was a complete failure. There is no evidence that the mission destroyed the Watcher in the tower. While the destruction of the temple may have permanently closed this door, it may also have eliminated whatever restricting forces and previously confined the Watcher to the area near the ruins. Any clues to what was released or what its intentions or capabilities are have probably been lost. Only time will tell what the ultimate consequences will be for the release of this entity to Southeast Asia. That's crazy. What is this Watcher thing? What the heck?
So
Wait, is the
apparently,
Watcher, is that a creature?
apparently, it's a thing that's associated with Jimmy's backstory, I guess.
I
That
guess
must
so.
be.
Yeah.
And from what it looks like, they wanted to
in my
destroy it.
So in my notes it says the team went to a Buddhist temple to initiate an operation into trans-Neptunian space. Seems to they gained access, or they wanted to gain access, intended to strike an unnatural entity called the Old Man or the Watcher in the Tower. Humanoid entities, tar black, bat-like wings, faceless, demonic horns.
Wait, so this fucking mission that I got sent on that got me and my buddy captured was fake?
Seems like
Wait, what?
This
seems like both
bitch.
your unnatural experiences are tied together in a weird way.
Well, that's fucking peachy.
But yeah, so that is the document that you actually accessed. Xander actually accessed at the Annex. Upon looking further into like Delta Green lore, like I made it sound way too casual that you were able to like go there and have a librarian help you. Like essentially to access this record, you had to break in to the facility and steal it.
Hell yeah.
The Annex.
That's what I was doing in my off time.
Yep. And you succeeded, which means like you weren't caught. You were able to like, basically the Annex is a building in Baltimore that's owned by the CIA using a front company, which uses the mafia as a front company after that as a shell. And all of the anything that's sent there is like kept under lock and key. They're sealed before they're even sent to the facility. And basically over time you had to like get to know
Wait, sorry, I cut out for a bit. So you said I went to the Annex, which is in Baltimore, and it was a front.
Yep. So
I cut out again.
Can you hear me now? Jimbo Slice, no.
Oh, sorry. I keep cutting out.
No worries. Is it still cutting out?
I think it's good now.
Okay. Basically, yeah, it's owned by Delta Green, but they basically get it through a CIA shell company, which is owned by a mafia shell company. So it's like 3 layers of deniability deep.
Wow.
And basically to like fill in some details from last session that we sort of glossed over, like you had to figure out the code that one of these members of the 9895 committee, which kind of like rule over Delta Green, you had to find their personal code and use it to access these records. And anything you have stolen would be noticed if it wasn't resealed and returned within 24 hours. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to ask you, this will be sort of like retconning a little bit, but Xander has this executive summary. Does he return it so that they don't notice it was ever gone? Or does he keep it?
What would be the benefit of keeping it?
You would permanently have it.
But I could still make like notes about it.
Yeah, or you could photocopy it or something.
Did I miss last session?
This was just what he was doing in downtime.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. Because we haven't started the next mission yet, right? We
Not yet.
finished Londor.
No.
I feel like I hopped in mid-session. I'm like, what's going on?
No, this is me basically giving you more information for your downtime. Because I was like,
that makes more sense.
Why the hell not? You know what I mean? I think it's fun to like be able to have more information. And through this document, you're able to discover that Crisanto was
I was used and abused.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was potentially being targeted to be used for some sort of ritual. And it was the same temple outside of which you and the rest of the Dead's company were like traveling by. So it all seems connected in a weird way, but oh, perfect timing. Vinny's here now too.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
this is perfect timing as we enter into 1969.
Nice.
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 So, just to give you guys a bit of information as to like historically what's going on, the president of the United States is no longer LBJ. It's now Nixon. The U.S. troops in China has risen up to 475,200. The military deaths in Indochina are now up to 12,000.
Was Nixon good or bad for the war? For Americans on the war, at least, not for like.
Yeah, he was definitely I would say pretty, like, I mean, depends on what you define as good. If extending the war is bad, then he's very bad. If leaning further into it is bad, then yes, he's bad. The Republicans at this time were definitely pushing to try to win the war as quickly as possible, despite it being just like this quagmire essentially that they couldn't get out of.
Right.
And
they probably could have ended it in like 10 days, and like 48 hours, honestly, if they were serious.
If they were trying, dude, they could have ended it. But yeah, a couple major like historical events that happened this year. There's the Apollo 11 lander touches down on the moon in July. Woodstock is August of this year. There's a faction called the Weathermen that take over the Students for a Democratic Society, championing urban resistance and terrorism. And between January 1969 and April 1970, there are 4,000 bombings in the U.S. 370 of them in New York City. So things are definitely starting to heat up domestically.
Random anecdote, but one of my old coworkers went to Woodstock.
That's crazy. That must have been such a wild experience. Oh my God.
He said it completely changed his way of living.
I bet. It sounded insane from what I was reading about it.
Mr. Brandon would be proud of you, Tyler.
Yes.
Or whoever your...
Yeah, I didn't have him, but...
A-Push? No. Oh, who was your A-Push?
A-Push was, oh my
Andreoni?
God. Yes, Andreoni. Yes, that was fun. But yeah, so we're gonna start. It's a full year later. We left off last time with each of you doing your different downtime activities, but we're cutting to early November 1969. Almost exactly 1 year later, actually, now that I think about it. And we're gonna start with Crisanto. Where do we find him when he gets the summons from Delta Green? What is he doing in November 1969?
It's been a year.
It's been a full year.
What time of day is it?
Give me whatever time of day you want.
Oh, okay. It's up to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's he's probably just gotten home from work. Probably like I would say he's absentmindedly cleaning his rifle. He's got like he's been to the library, he's got like a bunch of books rented out about oh my God, wait, I have the note. What oh my god, Nodens? Silverhand? The god he's been researching, they're like strewn about on his desk. He's got like ads for airlines to fly to Gloucester and England.
Hell yeah.
He's got it all strewn out. Is he notified via like a person? He gets a phone call? Like how does he get notified?
Well, that is when you hear your landline phone ringing from inside.
Ring. I sir.
I.
You answer. At first you just hear like the noise of like a busy restaurant in the background, and it seems to be a male voice that's talking to you, and he just says, "You've got a restaurant reservation for 5 at the Athenia. It's near St. Sophia Cathedral in Greektown. 7 p.m. You'll need to get there early so you can rest before your long day at the races."
Ooh.
And it hangs up.
Wait, it's at 5 or it's at 7?
7.
Okay. Oh, 4-5 at.
Yeah. 5 people.
All right. Well, hearing the call, he packs his stuff.
Okay. You start heading out. We just see a shot of like your garage, which is just full of all these like books and texts that you found. And we cut to Dick Harlan. Where do we find Dick? November 1969. Where is he? What is he up to?
This has been a year.
This has been a year.
Well, let me ask you, when he was called to serve for Delta Green, was he pulled away from his service in Vietnam, and this was like just still considered part of his service? What happened to his squad mates, like his bond? Like, are they still serving in Vietnam, or are they also now back in the States, or where are they?
Well, we established that Monty is here in the States, so I think it's safe to say that your original squad mates are back.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I think throughout the year, I just spent a lot of time at home in Kansas with my family, my wife and my kids. But I think at this point, maybe it's November 3rd, you said, or early November.
Yep.
Like maybe homecoming. People are maybe it's a little early, but I think it's just like him with some of the squad mates, like shooting some pool, grabbing some beers, hanging out on like a Friday or Saturday night.
Nice. Are they hanging out in California, or did they come to meet you in Kansas?
Well, they're all from California, right?
Yeah.
Or most of them. I think I would probably be taking a trip out to California to see them rather than all of them coming to see me. I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah, we see maybe like it's a beachfront bar, like a Santa Monica type situation. We see like the sun is like setting in the distance. There's people like walking along the beach. There's like the smell of like different Tex-Mex food around this area. You each have like a Corona in hand, and one of your buddies turns. He's been at a phone booth for the past like 5 minutes, presumably talking to like his girlfriend or whoever, so that like who might be even pissed at him that he's staying out so long with you guys. And he's like, "What the? I got cut off. Dick, this guy on the line, he said this for you." That's weird. I haven't had my call switched like that before.
Oh, he's like holding the phone out towards me, like there's a call for me.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thank you. I guess I better be taking that. Must be important.
And you answer. You hear the distant sounds of like a restaurant, like plates clattering, and you just hear a voice that's like, You have a reservation for 5 people at Athenia, near St. Sophia Cathedral in Greek Town. It's for 7 p.m. Don't be late. You're gonna be here early so you can rest before your day at the races.
Roger that, sir.
And the line cuts out. And then randomly it cuts back to this guy's girlfriend who's like, I can't believe you're still out with these guys. You need to come home immediately. She's like yelling. And then she realizes it's someone else. She's like, wait, who is this? Do you say anything or just like...
Oh, you're
Wait,
still
she
online.
asked, it's like me, who am I, or she asked her boyfriend, who is this? Hello? Oh, sorry. Is it, did you hear that?
Yeah, you were cutting out a little bit, but I got the gist. Yeah, basically, like, you finished the call with this, like, Delta Green person, and then it just immediately cut back to the call with this guy's girlfriend. And she's, like, yelling at you like you're him, and she realizes after a second that, like, it's not her boyfriend. So what does Dick do?
Oh, in the phone booth.
Yeah.
I guess I'll, like, walk past her because the call is done and just be like, have a good night, my lady, or something like cheesy like that.
So you say that into the phone?
And I guess. Oh wait! Oh, it goes back to the call.
Yeah.
I thought this was in person. Oh, it goes back to the call from.
Yep, the guy was having a call with his girlfriend, and then Delta
Do I
Green.
know the other guy's one of my like squad mates?
Yeah.
What did she say? She just like spliced the line.
Yeah, so it seems like Delta Green
that's
like must
muddy.
have. Oh no, he's cutting out. What do you say?
They're cutting me out. Delta Green's cutting me out.
Life imitates art.
I'll just say like, oh, that's mighty odd. I don't know what happened. It must have sliced me in. I'll try to get your boyfriend back on the line, and then I'm gonna go just like fetch him. I'm just like, say hey, you're back up, pal. You're back up, pal. Batter up.
Yeah, he walks up and he's like sweating a little bit. He's like, thanks, man. Wish me luck. And you just see he's like resting his arm against the glass, and like you just even now hear the faint voice of like the woman yelling at him over the line. We cut from there to Dr. Cross. Last we left him, he was tending to his patient, but some months have passed. We actually ended on the crazy revelation that the guy in the white hat, who you guys called Doug Dimmadome, is a doctor in Switzerland called Sandro Griebel.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I missed the end of the session. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, Dr. Cross decided he's going to try to make the reanimation agent on his own time.
Okay, that I got. I never got the results, though.
Yeah, and so he went to his patient, and his patient was like talking about this expensive therapy that he's been thinking about, and it bore a lot of similarities to what Dr. Cross was trying to do. He discovered that this doctor in Switzerland named Dr. Sandro Griebel looks exactly like that guy that you saw at that compound in Montana 2 years ago now. But yeah, where do we find Dr. Cross when he gets the call?
I think he was like earlier in the day. He was, well, actually, what time is it now? Like, what time everybody's getting the call at?
It can be any time during the day. It just has to be before 7.
Yeah. So he's probably like hard at work, kind of still doing research on the reanimation agent, how to tweak it, what are like the, just testing. But I think he's been in the lab too long, so he takes a little break and takes a walk down the street just to clear his head, and then probably to get some food and whatnot. So he's walking down the street.
Okay. Walking down the street, and Give me an alertness roll.
Alertness roll. Let's see.
Critical. You're crazy.
I'm so observant.
You make a couple laps just to be sure, but
Nice,
there is clearly a Ford sedan that's just following you from a distance.
Like does it like it's something I know that it's associated with Delta Green, or is it just like, oh, that's weird?
It's totally unclear. Like you can't see inside. The windows look to be like obscuring the driver, if not maybe tinted to some degree.
Okay. Then I'll find a place that's pretty open. I'll make my way to like a courtyard or square, and like I'm thinking like Boston Common or something, and then just sit in the middle and see what happens. Because it's pretty open, nobody would make a move, I would think. So let's see if the people just approach me.
Yeah, it's maybe just like at one of those open air parks in like Glendale, just like very sunny, very grassy. And you see the car at a distance just like pulls into a parking spot and just idles there.
There's no indication of anything?
No one gets out of the car. Nothing.
All right. Would Dr. Cross be nervous that somebody found out that he's doing the reanimation agent? Probably. This is where I derail you, Tyler. I start running the opposite direction.
Okay.
No,
You totally can if you want. If you want to try to lose this guy, you could.
I'll try to lose it because Dr. Cross, like, he had a crazy ass breakthrough.
He did.
So he's probably super paranoid. Against the metagame of this is probably Delta Green, but still.
So you
I start poking it.
Yeah. So you tell me, you could either try to lose them stealthily or by just sheer speed. So would you like to do like a stealth or like an athletics?
I don't know. Let's see. What's high? Stealth is 52. Athletics is 31. I'll go stealth.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. You start to sprint and you see this car quickly turns and tries to like get towards you in time. And you manage to like run and duck behind like one of these big like garbage containers, like receptacles that they have in between buildings. It's sort of like a nice downtown in Glendale. So it looks very odd as you hear like the tires screech and this car goes by you. And with its success, you see this car pulls up right outside your receptacle. They don't notice you, but you see the man who is sort of sitting in the passenger side sticks his hand out. The window comes down. You see he has a tattoo of a royal flush across the back of his hand. Looks to have like a shaved head and like an extremely angular, like muscled face. And he's like looking out for a second. And then they speed off.
Oh shit, was that not Delta Green? I almost got kidnapped.
It would seem really odd if that was Delta Green.
Oh shit, I almost died.
Damn.
That's crazy. Oh shit. My alertness is crazy. I was literally about to walk up to the car. Damn. I'll stay for a little bit longer. Just to know that the coast is clear, make sure that they don't do another lap or so. Yeah.
Okay. And then where are you going after? You're gonna try to go back to your place?
Yeah, probably. Oh shoot! Do they know where I live? Did I leave the reanimation agent there? Oh, well, I'll probably have to go back to my place. If anything, salvage the reanimation agent and then dip.
Okay. You head back. You don't see this car on your street anymore. It was like right outside your house before. It's no longer there. And you very quickly go in. You're just grabbing all the samples that you have on hand.
Yeah, and basically just like all the and all the directions on how to make it and stuff.
And it's at this point when you're gathering things that you hear the call from your living room. Someone's calling you on your landline phone.
Shit. I'd be fucking sketched out. I'll answer it.
And
Or I'll
this
just derail this whole campaign.
and this voice seems to be Delta Green.
Okay.
This voice seems to be talking about a reservation for 5 at the Athenia. It's the exact same message that the other 2 agents got. But that just confirms in your mind whoever was following you was not Delta Green in that moment.
That's a sussy baka moment. All right. Time to get some food. Or go to, the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay.
And lastly, Xander. Where do we find Xander on November 1st, 1969?
Okay. Well, so on my character sheet, one of my bonds is a touring musician.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, what's his name? Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't think we've named him yet. So what is his deal?
It's Marty Ballin of Jefferson Airship, Jefferson Airplane. Say
amazingly deep cut. I love it.
I'm gonna say they met at some point in San Francisco in the mid '60s when Xander was cruising around after he got out of the military, and he's gonna use. So in 1969, he's gonna use their tour around the U.S. as sort of like a pretense for like visiting different cities. So, if he looks at their tour schedule and finds out that he's in a city that he wants to investigate in, he's gonna like go there just kind of with the excuse that he's visiting some friends or like seeing their show. So he's gonna be in New York.
That's cool, because that even covers like your little Baltimore operation that you did getting that information. You could just hop on this tour and just disappear, leave no trace.
Exactly.
Yes.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, so maybe we cut to you in one of these like GMC, those like huge buses that they have, still have, but used to have for, like bands touring. The windows are covered in like curtains held up by safety pins. On the ceiling, it looks like someone has written in Sharpie just like, "We are dust and sound." And there's just a girl with like super like heavy eyeliner that comes up to you and she's like, there's a call for you on the phone, like if you want to take it.
He's gonna be kind of suspicious of this. He's gonna say, did they say who it was?
No name. I could ask them, like, if you want.
Yeah, could you?
Sure. She goes out, comes back after like a minute. He says his name is John Green.
Do I recognize that name?
That's just a code name for Delta Green. That's a name that they give out as like a code.
He's gonna be kind of like a bit frazzled, and he's gonna turn off the music. I can say, hello.
Well, you need to exit the van to go out with her to like. It's basically like a phone, like a phone booth.
Of course, yeah, okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, he's gonna get out of the van and or the bus. Yeah, go over to the phone booth, kind of look around the streets, make sure there's nobody else around.
Yeah, you just see in the distance like groupies walking around. There's like security guards and stuff like that, but they're all kind of at a distance.
All right, he's gonna shut the door to the phone booth. Say, yeah, this is Xander.
You have a reservation, Xander, at a restaurant called the Athenia in Los Angeles. You better hurry back, my friend, or you're going to be late. It's at 7 p.m. Get the fastest flight out.
What time is it now?
It's like 2 p.m. So you'd have to immediately like get on a plane, and you'd probably be late.
Time zone difference, I guess.
Yeah, the time zone difference, yeah, would make it would make it feasible. You're just gonna have to like rush to the airport, basically.
All right. All right, but I'm not paying. I'm not. This isn't on my dime. This ticket, right?
No. This is on the DOD's dime. And the line hangs up.
All right.
He immediately books a first class ticket.
Hey, I would. If that was me, I would. Hell yeah. I want to go on a first class flight someday.
Yeah, he's gonna book a first class ticket. He's gonna buy a bunch of champagne. He's gonna get a bit loose.
Hell
He's
yeah.
a bit stressed.
And so yeah, November 1st at 7 p.m. we finally have all our agents reunited. You come to the outside of this restaurant. It's called the Athenia. It's a Greek restaurant in Greek town. There's a huge cathedral right next to it called Saint Sophia.
Dropping hints for his next campaign.
I like to throw in little like Easter eggs of like past campaigns. So this is definitely one for the Greek campaign. And even more so, right?
Nice.
You look up and you see a statue of Athena, and she has a trident. And it's weird. When you walk in, Dr. Cross, it's a weird, like, gut feeling you have. You can just feel her looking upon you with menace. Give me a sanity check.
Oh, what the heck?
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
I'm getting assaulted by a freaking
Nice.
statue. And where is this? Hello? Did I to exit out of roll 20? Oh no, it's right here. Sanity?
Sanity.
So wait, what's looking at me?
There's like a bust of Athena.
I'm so smart.
Or not a bust, not a
Oh,
bust
nice.
rather. It's like a full head to toe statue, but she has a trident and she's just looking down at you. And it just sends some chills down your spine, but you're able to keep it together. But yeah, you see,
Nice.
you're actually led by the server, all of you, to this back room. You see there's like frescoes along the side. There's like, Greek revolutionaries that are painted on the walls, as well as like, marble statues of different gods and goddesses. And you come up to a table that has an older gentleman sitting there. He looks to be in his like late 60s, maybe in his 70s even. And it looks like he's like several rounds of alcohol ahead of you. There's like a huge bottle of ouzo on the table. And he has like a bunch of appetizers that he's ordered for all of you. You see like Kalamata olives, you see lamb meatballs, you see stuffed grape leaves. And he's like red in the face, and he just looks at you, and he's like, "Come, sit down. Help yourself." This is what this guy looks like.
I like this guy.
Colonel Cavoris?
I am Colonel Cavoris. Please,
There it is.
take a seat. All of you take a seat, and I'm gonna put this on token so you guys have it.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. The clap of my ass cheeks alerting the guards.
Excuse me?
Yeah, what are you saying right now?
Dude, you've never played Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, I have not, but I get the reference now. That makes more sense. And when you sit down and all of you are like together, he seems to be very like jovial, very happy, but he like asks weirdly specific questions about each of you. Like at first he turns to Dr. Cross and he's like, "Dr. Cross, how is Mr. Carr doing with his treatment?"
Nah. That's oddly specific, sir. But he's doing well. I raised like a left eyebrow while looking at like Chrysanthemum. Like weird.
Oh, well, we like to keep up
He just
tabs
shrugs.
with our agents as much as we like. And well, we have increased your level of clearance in the organization as well.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we had to make sure who we were dealing
Promotion.
with.
Promotion.
Speaking of which, Dick, how has your time in Kansas been? How is your family?
Well, I'd say they're, thanks for asking there. We're doing wonderful. The farm is old and just, it's good to be home. Good to be back.
Excellent. I love to hear it. It's best to have, you know, the mission, sure, but having a family to go back to and unwind, that's the wisest thing, I think. Speaking of which, Xander, it seems you haven't spoken with Emily in some time. Is she still in your life? Or is she on the outskirts?
This is getting crazy.
He's got
getting
deep cuts, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. This guy seems to be operating in this duality. He seems extremely friendly, but these things that he's saying are extremely menacing at the same time. Not as all what it seems, yeah.
You know, I think we're on a break right now. I was just committed to some other ventures to my work, and you know, just it got a little difficult, and you know, I had to make some choices. Do I want to pursue my career or spend time with her? And you know, we just didn't see eye to eye on that.
Well, it happens. You're young. You have time to find the right one. I wouldn't worry. Handsome man like yourself shouldn't be a problem at all.
Ah, you're kind.
Well, anyways, get what you would like off the menu. It's all expense to the program, of course. I'm paying
What's
for
the
nothing
most expensive
myself.
thing?
I'm gonna get four more champagne.
It's probably one of the seafood options are extremely expensive.
Give me the surf and turf with the A5 Wagyu. 32 ounces, please.
Holy shit.
You just get this like massive plate of food. They bring out like a multiple courses for you guys. And eventually it winds down to just coffee and cigarettes once the meal is over. The smell of cigarettes really hangs in this place. You know, it's like a Greek restaurant in the 60s, so it's just like permeating the walls. And he's smoking a cigarette. And he's like, well, is it time I got down to business? Have you all liked your food?
Delicious, thank you.
Of course. Well, and he takes his wrinkled hand, he places it inside his jacket, and he pulls out a photograph, and he slides it across the table.
Jesus.
It seems to depict a smiling young man shaking hands with an older man in a Nazi uniform. This is the photo you guys see.
Is that Himmler or no? Goit.
Is that Hitler?
No.
Well, it's funny
I
that
think one of his
it's funny that you say
one
that.
of his assistants.
Yep. And it's funny that you picked that out because Xander is the only one with history, like a history value.
He's a Nazi. Oh,
So
okay.
he's the only one that picks up on this. This particular figure on the right, I'm gonna put this on your evidence board. Is a man named Heinrich Himmler. He was the head of the SS.
What is that?
The man on the left.
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
His name?
Heimlich.
Heinrich Himmler.
What
I
is
said.
Heimlich? Uh-oh.
He's like the head of the like science division.
He's the head of the
Nothing for the
SS.
Nazis?
The SS were basically like his like secret police,
Oh, yeah.
and also
Yes.
a bit of propaganda recruitment as well, and also, you know, sadists and torturers.
Shit.
Very bad people.
Super science division.
And who is the guy on the left?
Unclear, but he takes a bony finger and points to the man on the left side and says, This fuck, he is your mission. Your target is a man named Solferant. He's a codenamed Source Dentist.
And what we're supposed to do with him?
He is an Argentine citizen who studied in France. During the war, he spied for the Kraut, including their occult division. You see, this fuck, and he points to Heinrich Himmler, he was obsessed with the occult, and he created a special SS command to carry out an archival survey of medieval witch cults, a unit he called Special Project H, H being an abbreviation for Hexen, witches. Sonderkommando Hexen.
Wait, can you say all that again? Sorry. Or just put it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat once I'm done. He's like, the Sonderkommandos compiled their research into a file system of over 30,000 unnatural texts called the Cartoteca. Himmler and his subordinates used these texts to commune with alien entities, to experiment on the poor souls they sent to their death camps, and to harness unearthly energies to unlock the secrets of immortal life. During the war, we stopped them everywhere we could. After the war, Delta Green launched a counter-operation to hunt down every surviving Sonderkommando unit cell in Europe. It cost the lives of many agents. Several high-ranking Sonderkommando operatives and researchers escaped Germany on rat lines set up by Nazi sympathizers across Europe. Sympathizers such as this fuck, points down to Saul. Your target, Saul Ferrand. But in 1950, Delta Green flipped Saul Ferrand and forced him to collaborate with the good guys for once. His intelligence led to the elimination of 19 Sonderkommandos. And in 1955, we thought we had destroyed Himmler's occult bureau for good. Unfortunately, we were wrong. He takes a slight moment. Your op here in Los Angeles last year gave us undeniable proof that a Sonderkommando cell is still active. Somewhere in Europe or the Americas, perhaps. But before we destroy it, somebody has to search for it. And that somebody is you lot. And I'll put this in the chat so you guys have it. This has like some of the names and stuff. Any questions so far? Or can I continue?
Keep going, and I pop a Kalamata olive in my mouth.
Saul Ferrand is based in Mexico City now, working as a bagman for a colonel named Manuel Escobar. He is supposed to pass on any useful intelligence to his Delta Green handlers, but lately he's been less than forthcoming. He's dried up as a source. The executive committee has decided that dentist Saul Ferrand needs reminding of where he stands. He needs to be reminded that his continued existence depends on him remaining in our good graces. So, you are to go to Mexico City and rattle his cage. Demand he explain why he failed to inform us about this Sonderkommando cell, and figure out what he knows. But there are 3 things you should keep in mind. First, Saul Ferrand is not to be killed. He's too valuable a source to us. Even as much as you might want to kill this Nazi son of a bitch, you don't have sanction from the committee yet. Yet. Believe me, I'm working on it. Second, Ferrand is dangerous. He's wealthy, he's connected, and he's paranoid. And he's a public figure to boot. Colonel Escobar has a battalion of men that protect him at his villa at all times. These things must be taken into account as well. And third, Ferrand does not have Delta Green clearance, and knows nothing about the program. He believes that he's working for the CIA. So do nothing to disabuse him of this belief. Any questions about that, or can I tell you my last little information here.
So the main objective so far that he's given us is like just capture him alive.
No, it's to intimidate him.
And intimidate him, figure out what he knows about the commando cell in the U.S.
Yep. And your minds all flash back to those blonde-haired men that jumped out of a chopper to shoot at you in Montana.
Wait, that's the commando he's talking about?
It's where all of your minds go in this moment. I mean, these, like, they seem to look like German men. He also, during this conversation, slides forward a picture of what Saul Ferrand looks like nowadays, because that photo is from, the 30s. This is what Saul Ferrand looks like in the 60s.
Oh, God. You sure I can't kill him?
He looks very, like, French. Like, he hasn't left that behind him. He has a beret with dark sunglasses, and yeah, I'll put this on the board as well. And he says, your cover in Mexico City is to investigate drug smuggling as part of Operation Intercept. Recently, the Mexican federales, working with the Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs, arrested a boatload of small-time smugglers who said they brought heroin in off a freighter called the SS Invicta. The Invicta is currently en route to Veracruz, and there are rumors she's there to pick up a cargo of opium. So, while in Mexico City, find out anything you can about this rumored drug deal. If you find anything, I need to be able to use it to sell the Bureau for our justification, so I can continue to hide your work down there. Additionally, and he pushes forward another photo onto the table.
So many objectives to figure out what that was. So also figure out what's his involvement for this drug thing.
So the drug thing is a cover. So basically,
sorry, I'm taking notes and doing all this stuff at the same time.
Yeah, no worries. So the drug thing is a cover. Basically, if you find anything out about that that's useful, he'll be able to buy you time down there. So you need to find something, but it doesn't need to be like earth-shattering.
That's not our main objective.
Is there a side quest?
That's your cover. So sometimes your cover will require you to be active, especially if you're outside the continental United States doing something.
So our cover is figuring out something with this drug ring. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I'll put this in the chat too so you have it. He pushes forward another photo on the table. Seems to depict a Mexican police officer in uniform. That's what this guy looks like.
Who is this guy?
Where'd you get these people's pictures? Why does he look familiar?
That one is from Narcos Mexico, actually. So you may, if you've seen that show, you may recognize him. He's like, this man is Inspector Oscar Arabal. He's the Bureau of Narcotics stringer down in Mexico City. He can help you with your cover, and he can even provide you information if you use him discreetly without, telling him about the program or any of its motives here. However, I wouldn't recommend visiting or using the CIA office down in Mexico City just for security and safety. But you may use Arabal as you wish. So, go to Mexico City.
Wait, Arabal knows nothing.
No, he knows nothing of the program. He just knows you're going to be drug enforcement officials come down to help with this Veracruz shipment. So he may also give you information you can feed to me.
Understood.
So, go
So
to
Oscar
Mexico
Arbol
City.
is their contact. Got it.
Yeah, for the Federales, the police. So he says, so you will go to Mexico City, scare Ferrant without killing him yet, and find out anything he knows about this Sonderkommando cell. I have all your information here. And he points it at this like manila folder that he also pushes across. It has Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs IDs for all of you. It seems like you're being assembled into something called Task Force Holiday with the purpose of it says Task Force Holiday is to liaise and assist with Operation Intercept and establish a Mexico City field office for the Bureau of Narcotics and Dangerous Drugs. You also find in this manila folder there are plane tickets for a red-eye flight tonight in just a couple hours. There's hotel reservations in Mexico City. And he also at this time takes out a stack of bills and puts them on the table. Quite a few. And he says, for expenses off the book, you know. You won't be in the United States, so it won't be as easy to get things. You'll have to rely on the black market, perhaps, or bribing Arabal if it comes to it. So, oh, one last thing. On the back of that folder, there is a number. You can telex me any requests you might have, any intel you might have. When you land, you will be greeted by Marina Ciceron. She's the owner of the, well, I shouldn't say that. She's the head of the new office inside the American embassy where you'll be setting up this quote-unquote Bureau of Narcotics office. So, she'll meet you at the airport and make sure that you make it to your accommodation safely. But before I get you gentlemen a final round of ouzo for the table, do you have any questions for me?
I don't think I have any. Do you guys? There's just so much information that was going on.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just.
I think I'm good.
No, I don't think so.
I got the gist of it, I think.
Okay. And yeah, a lot of things start to make sense, right? Like the swastika on the outside of the crate you guys found with the reanimation agent. These strange actors that appeared at the plant in Montana that seemed to be German as well. Seems like they might have some cell that's still active. But I'm gonna change the background here as we see the title for this operation come up over a large aerial shot of Mexico City. The title for this operation is City of the Dead.
Nice.
Let's go.
And we see early November means it's the Day of the Dead in Mexico City. So we see a lot of like, you know, like skulls and death motifs, and but also like these little like cakes that they make, and like little like sugar skulls that they pass out to people. This is the new background.
So it's called Operation what?
Oh.
Let's go.
This is called
Operation City of the Dead.
So City of the Dead is what this chapter is going to be called, but the operation is called Operation Second Look.
Huh.
But yeah, we cut to a shot of a Pan Am plane that's landing inside the the retro style plane that's landing in the International Airport of Mexico City. As soon as you all get out of the plane, you're immediately approached by people trying to like sell things to you. There's a lot of like people in costume. It's almost like how like Halloween in a way, but it's like it's more cultural here, it's more thematic. And there's just like, you know, you're making it down this like gauntlet of people trying to sell things to you until you reach this like exit point where people are holding up the signs for like people's names, and like they have all the cars queued up outside along this roadway, and you see a sign that has all of your names on it. You see there's a young man in like a newsboy cap that's like looking around. He has this sign, and he's like trying to find you.
I'll motion to him, and then just like we'll motion to everybody else to go to him. Let's go get him.
Okay. He heads up. And he's like, Federales?
Who speaks Spanish? JK. See.
Oh, okay. Come with me. We are going to go see Senora Ciceron. She is at your hotel.
Do we know who this is?
No.
Inspector Chicharon?
He did tell you that Ciceron was going to meet you at the airport.
No, I was just making fun of the name.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Are we going to the hotel?
Yeah, this kid seems to want to take you to the hotel.
And how do you spell Ciceron?
It is
Chicharon.
It is spelled like this.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay, he like takes all your bags for you. He seems to be like pretty strong for like being such a young kid. And he's like, My name is Cesar.
Caesar.
Nice to meet all of you. And this kid who looks to be like 11 or 12 just gets into the driver's seat of this car.
That's actually hilarious. I guess we're going with him.
This kid tries to get out. He's like maneuvering the car through this like dense traffic, and he just like lays on the horn. And you see, even though he's small, he like reaches out the side of the car and just starts to yell at the other drivers. Like he's like road raging. He's like, "Chinga tu madre!" And he's like slamming the side of his car. And you see like an older cabbie gets out, and they start to get into an argument in Spanish between each other. And then the older cabbie like pulls off to the side so you guys can get out. And you guys start to head down this roadway. And what immediately hits you first is just like the sights and sounds of this like beautiful city. It's like has this like architecture, this like older architecture. You can see on the right side of the background like these huge old Spanish cathedrals, and on the left side like there's like all these like marble statues that line the top of some of the government buildings. But what strikes you is that there is a lot of like architectural grandiosity, yes, but there's also an air of tension. You know that last year there was like a student protest followed by a massacre committed by the federales in the city against the students, where they just started firing on them indiscriminately. So there are certain areas of the city that are like boarded up, cordoned off. You see like some soldiers at different areas of the city. You see some groups that appear to be like paramilitary groups that appear to be like young kids, not as young as this cabbie that's driving you, Caesar, but appear to be like early 20s, not in military uniform, but still bearing like weapons. And so you sort of pick up on that. But Cesar seems like he's going to drive you to the hotel first. Would you like to go to the hotel, or would you like to tell him to take you to the embassy first off?
I don't know. What do you guys want?
I feel like maybe a hotel, unwind after our flight.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. He takes you to the hotel. It's this extremely nice hotel that's close to the embassy. It's called the Hotel Geneve. And as you walk in, it is so named because it's meant to evoke like a European style. You see like these old bookshelves as you walk in, like there's this huge chandelier in the center of the lobby, and all these like, leather high-backed chairs on this like plush orange carpet, very much like a 60s academic sort of vibe. You see he has a short conversation with the front desk clerk in Spanish. None of you guys have Spanish as a language, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's just like speaking to the clerk. He points to all of you. And just says, "Okay, she'll be here soon. He is taking your things up to your room, so you can stay here for the time being. Good seeing you." And he starts to head out the front door, and you guys are left in this lobby, presumably to wait for Marina. But would you guys like to do anything in the meantime?
I don't think so. I'll probably just look around, like get a lay of the hotel and stuff. Walk around.
Yeah, I might go to the bar, go to the lounge area,
Okay.
see if anything looks interesting.
You head over to the lounge and the bar. There's this like young bartender. She looks to be like fresh out of the university, perhaps the one nearby.
Oh no.
And she's like, "Oh no, yeah, true."
Oh no.
the new Emily. No, she turns around and she's like, "Can I what can I get you? You want a drink?"
Ooh, can I get that? What was it? The tequila with the centipede in the middle? That's a Mexican thing, or is it the rattlesnake?
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we'll say tequila. That brand probably doesn't exist at this time, but who knows?
Yeah, like, yes, that's also true.
She pours you some tequila, and she's like, "Why are you in Mexico City? What are you here on business? Are you with the embassy across the street?"
She knows too much.
Oh.
Killer. Operation's blown. Let's get out of here.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm just here for a for the. I'm a visiting professor that was just coming to teach at the university. So just here for like a few months.
Oh, very well. That's amazing. Do you would you like some recommendations for places to see, things to do around the city? While you're here?
If there's anything that you like doing, we could. I mean, I could try that.
He's doing it unconsciously.
Sorry, I just got back. Is Xander already fucking?
He unconsciously said we could do something, and then he stuttered and said I.
But yeah, she takes out a tourist map of Mexico City. I'm gonna see if I can properly size this onto the map.
Did you mean to say we?
No.
Yeah, he's doing it unconsciously. That's crazy.
Unconsciously is crazy.
His riz is too high.
His riz.
Just putting out feelers.
Insane.
But yeah, she gives you this map on the evidence board. It says Mapa Ilustrado de Mexico DF. There's a lot of like different sites
What
that you
the
can see
heck?
on it.
It's all blurry. This map sucks.
Oh yeah, it is
The
blurry.
zoo?
What? Oh no, now it's good. It just takes a second to load, I think.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's much.
What? Well, I'm reloading. Nope, still blurry. Oh, there we go.
So yeah, right now you guys are close to the embassy, which is like right almost directly in the center of the map.
Why is there a giraffe on the map?
That's a zoo.
The zoo.
Zoo you guys can go
Oh
to.
shit. Let's go.
I may end up cutting this into like subsections of this map so you can read it better, but that'll give you like a general idea. But yeah, she points out just like a bunch of the different things that you can do around the city. She does point to the zoo.
Definitely hit it at the zoo at some point.
She points to like a couple like statues and monuments that you can check out. But she seems to be very interested in this ancient Aztec pyramid that's a little bit outside the city called Teotihuacan. She circles it on the map, and she says, I hope you'll excuse my excitement here. I was an archaeology student in school, and it's here, the Teotihuacan culture that's... it was separate from the Aztecs, but there is some crossover there. It is very interesting. If you'd like to go, I can give you a tour of a kind.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh my god.
Here begins.
I'd love to learn about that.
Even with a bum leg, he still got it.
Oh, I tried the leg. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I might need your help up these stairs. My leg's not what it used to be. Had a classroom accident.
Oh no, were you she looks down and like, well, I guess she wouldn't be able to tell really that like it was a wound from a gunshot, so she just kind of like believes you. She's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, of course, I'll help you to your room. Which room are you going
I didn't
to?
ask for that.
Yeah, what room are we?
Jesus.
Yeah, we have individual rooms, I assume?
You guys you have not talked to anybody. You have no idea where you're supposed to be. You've just been plopped down in this lobby. Cesar, the driver, just
No,
like left.
didn't somebody bring up our bags?
Yeah, Cesar told them to bring up your bags, but like there was no other communication really. You're still waiting on Marina. She hasn't showed up. Yeah.
It's gonna be us three waiting, and then he's just going to the room.
Yeah, so we'll cut back to the lobby for now. It's probably been like 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes now, and Marina Ciceron has not showed up.
She's probably dead. We should probably investigate.
What would you guys like to do?
She hasn't showed up. She said she'd meet us here.
She said originally they said she was going to meet you at the airport, and this other kid named Cesar met you.
Oh, I didn't know that he was supposed to meet us at the airport. I'm a lot more sus right now.
Wait, did Cesar know who Ciceron was?
Yeah, he said that she was going to be at the hotel.
Oh, that she was already going to be here.
But your handler told you Marina was supposed to pick you up at the airport.
This guy...
I'm not sure I trust the kid.
Yeah, I know. Wait, I didn't catch that first part.
So this guy, Ciceron, or this other guy was there in her
Yeah, so the kid,
place,
I didn't hear this,
didn't
but the
offer
kid was
an explanation as to why she
kid
didn't
wasn't
show that.
supposed to be the chauffeur.
Yeah,
Like Marina was supposed to meet us there.
Yeah, your handler told you
he's
that
like, "You'll see
Marina
the
was. No, I was just gonna say Marina was supposed to meet you at the airport, but instead you found this kid with all your names and you went with him. He took you to a hotel. He said he knew Marina Ciceron and that she was gonna meet you here, but she hasn't showed.
Is he still around? Can I do like a hume intro?
Yeah, either human or alertness.
Nice.
Well, my human's 80, so I'm doing that.
Oh. The kid,
Nice.
the kid definitely, he's no longer here. He left out the front door and just left you here. It did seem very odd because the kid was like very eager to get you into his cab and along the way. But with your human, to like, he didn't necessarily seem like. I mean, the results speak for themselves. Like, you're at a hotel. It's not like he took you to like get like hit or something or like killed. Like, he took you to a hotel.
Well,
He said he knew Marina, but with your human, you know that like this big of a discrepancy is not typical for a Delta Green operation. It's very odd. Usually when someone says meet me at this place, if it's not that person, you're not supposed to go with them.
Oh shit.
Do we know that this is like the hotel that we're supposed to be at?
You do have reservations for this hotel.
Oh. Okay, so we're not totally fucked.
Yeah, but
Um,
are we the one that made the reservation, or did someone make it for us, expecting us, and then it's a trap?
well, no, but this is the hotel. But I'm assuming Delta Green made the reservation.
Yeah, do we know that?
So-
Like when did we
Yeah.
find out about
This hotel. Like, did we know that we were going to this hotel all along?
You have that manila folder with you that has the reservations for this hotel in it.
Okay.
So you do know
We're
this is
good.
the correct hotel, yeah?
So something happened to Marina. So I guess we should go looking.
So, you're right.
Watch Xander just be killed by the bartender when we come back. His other leg is missing.
At the mouth.
Well,
They took my
meanwhile,
leg.
we cut to this girl leading you up, leading you into this elevator.
Oh my
it's one of those- it's one of those-
Xander.
It's one of those old-fashioned elevators that
Xander
opens
become an
up.
agent?
It has like a cage. You know, like those old elevators that has like a cage door opening. You walk in, you shut the
Yeah.
cage behind you. Yeah, it's one of those. Has super old-fashioned, like, you know, it's like the European style of floors. So, you know, it's like not truly the correct number you're going to, but it has like, you know, the fancy numerals. She hits it, and you start to go up.
How'd you know what floor to go to?
Oh shit, Xander's dead.
Yeah.
Now-
Wait, I
now-
haven't checked in yet. have I?
Now you're asking the right questions.
Oh shit. Or is this Marina?
You
No,
haven't
just the
asked her
bar-
name.
Xander,
No,
you're thinking
she
with the
just said
wrong
we're
head, man.
All right.
She just said that we were supposed to meet Marina. She doesn't mean like she was gonna walk up to us. So,
I said
but
I would
I
need
guess-
help in pyramid steps. I didn't say anything about hotel steps. So she's being very forward.
Yeah.
you're about to get drugged. Your kidney's gone. Sorry.
She closes the gate
That's
outside, hits a number, and you both start to rise. You see the floors start to pass.
She hits the emergency stop button and stabs you 20 times in the neck.
Okay, well,
And
like,
she turns and she's like, "What subject do you teach in school? I forget what you told me.
Okay.
psychology.
Psychology.
Oh no.
Would you say that? How would you characterize the American psychology? The mind of the West, as you understand it.
Xander, what floor are you going to, buddy? Where are you going?
Well, I would say it's a very optimistic one.
Optimistic. In what way?
Well, it's just always looking for new beginnings, new challenges to overcome.
Would you say you are open-minded?
I don't like that.
Oh, well,
weird.
I've been described as pretty open-minded. I mean, it is the 60s, so it's time to do away with the limited thinking of the past.
Mhm.
I
Summer of Love.
find myself sometimes when I confront an issue, thinking not
Uh-oh.
to the West and its philosophy, but more to the East, to ideas of a truly free, classless society. Is that something that your open mind can conceive of?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the problems in this world can be traced back to the wealthy's abuse of the lower class. So if we can do away with that and live as one, then yeah, that would be. I think that would be a something to strive for.
This is your floor. Bing!
Oh.
The door opens, and she stays.
How do
you know that?
She stays in the elevator, and she says, "I'm happy to hear that. Maybe I will bring some friends with me to our trip to the pyramid on Monday.
Oh.
Don't be late.
Ooh.
Oh, well, okay.
Give me
yeah.
give me a human to roll."
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Come on.
He's thinking with the wrong head.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's
Damn
right. He's
it.
thinking with the wrong hand.
Wrong head, boy.
Thinking like, oh, are they cute?
Yeah, maybe
He's
that's
thinking about what he should wear.
maybe that's maybe that's what's actually on your mind as she closes the cage and you just see she starts to descend and you can still see through and she's just like smiling. She just gives you a little wave.
Did you
we have
notice
a
what
picture of
floor
this
you were
person?
on?
Is this like a nice smile or is this like a creepy, like dead eyes, like kind of smile?
With your failed human, this just seems like a regular smile to you.
She's into you, dog.
Score.
Did you manage to see what floor you stopped on?
Oh yeah, what floor am I on?
You're on the 4th floor.
Yeah, so it occurs to me that I haven't actually checked in and I don't know my room. So I'm gonna hit the button.
Yeah, it takes some time, but it eventually comes back up, and it's.
You better find it. She better be at the bartender at the bar, or we're screwed if for some reason.
Yeah, it comes up. It's just an empty elevator. So you open it up,
Okay.
go back in, head back down. At some point in the lobby, this woman rushes in the front door. She's heavier set. She has big glasses. She has like a big like overcoat on since it's November. And she comes up and she's like, "I was waiting for you at the airport. Where were you?"
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this bitch.
Guys, we're cooked. We literally set one foot out and we were like, hey guys, let's go with this kid. Bro, they know we're here.
We got
Fuck.
conned.
Guys, we should totally lie.
Yeah.
Didn't you set us up with a chauffeur?
No. It's I was told I was supposed to meet you there. And that's where you're supposed to be, waiting for me at the pickup, like it was arranged, like it was set up. That is what was supposed to happen. Any move you make outside of what is predetermined is dangerous here. Who took you to this hotel?
Middle
Was a boy
school.
named Caesar?
What did he look like?
I don't know. What did he look like? Do you have a picture of him?
He looked to be a young boy in a newsboy cap.
A young boy in a newsboy cap? What did she say?
That's your description?
Yeah, literally, like that was
Oh,
it.
so
Like,
you
that's all-
literally say that? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, we don't have a picture to go off of. And,
No, I mean that's a
I'll
good
just,
description though.
I mean, I'll just relay what I saw. I don't know what he looks like because we didn't get a description.
Yeah, she's just like, she kind of like takes a moment, takes a breather. She was like out of breath coming through the door and she was a bit worked up and she's like, well, at least you made it here and you're safe. That's all that matters. We're safe now. Everybody's okay. I will get you all.
He's distraught.
I will get you all arranged with your rooms, okay? Follow me. Come with me. Don't go with anyone else. Come with me now. Follow me. And she walks over. And
Please.
Wait, we haven't even asked for this lady's name.
Yeah.
Can we stop this call?
What's her name? Wait.
she yeah, that'd be really funny if that was a double fake out on my part. No, she pulls out a an ID, a Mexican ID that says Marina Cicerón.
Okay, that would have been so funny. That would have been hilarious. It's a 1-2 combo from our enemies.
Honestly,
Like,
Tyler, that would have been would have been absolutely masterful. Had you done that?
Fucking playing us like puppets. God damn.
That would have been crazy. But yeah, she takes you up to your rooms. She gets you all sort of situated.
What floor are we on?
You guys are on the 4th floor. Wouldn't you know it?
How did that bartender know?
Nice.
How did the bartender know?
Yeah, exactly.
We're cooked, guys.
The bar appears to be closed now. As you pass
Damn.
by it.
Ah, shit.
And,
Is Xander with us now?
Yeah, we'll say you guys hit the button and you just see Xander come down.
Ah, damn it. Wait,
Be like,
so,
oh, where are you?
I'm assuming all the information was classified. So we have a leak somewhere. Because the only people that should know
There's a
are Delta
mole.
Green. And
There's a
but we didn't
mole.
notify the Federales before we were coming.
That
So
is correct.
Inspector, and the only other person I would know would be Colonel Kavoris, and the rest of the Delta Green.
What you know for sure, and there may be other parties involved. In fact, you're probably certain there are parties involved that you don't know of. You know that Kavoris knew you were coming to Mexico City. You know Arabal knew you were coming to Mexico City. You know
Arabal did. Okay.
You know Marina did. You know that the American Embassy did because they had to process your paperwork. And yeah, I think those are the known entities right now.
Xander, why are you in the elevator?
Yeah. We don't even know what floor we went to.
Oh, I was just having this chat, getting to know the locals. I got a map about these cool touristy areas around.
What did someone lead you up there?
Yeah, it's just the bartender.
How'd you know what
What
floor you were going? We
Dude,
don't even know what
no,
floor we're
no.
going.
What floor did she take you on, Xander?
Oh, the 4th floor.
I look at
Not very
Marina's
into it.
face.
What
I look at
rooms?
Marina's face.
Marina, what floor is our room in?
The 4th floor.
How did the
Did she not-
bartender?
Did she?
How
not,
did that lady know?
Yeah.
Well, did
Well,
you tell her your name?
No.
Did I?
No.
Did you?
You didn't. You didn't.
Oh, that's right. I didn't. Wow.
I still look at Marina's
Oh.
face.
She seems to be like she's trying to keep her stress controlled, but she's like,
We're
Well-
professionals.
well, I think for now I will get you accommodations elsewhere. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Very well. You all need to come with me and sit in my car and not go anywhere. Not move an inch. Stay there. I'm going to lock the door. Call a new hotel.
Guys, we did it again. We almost got railroaded.
And there is no one besides me who is going to know where you're going to stay, okay? No running off with bartenders. No visiting other places. And at this point, she's like leading you outside. You see there
She's
a group
she's like
of
shuffling us along like a granny.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. You see there are a group of kids in like skeleton costumes that run past you and almost bump into you. She leads you around the corner to this like really old like 40s or 50s sedan. And she opens the door and she's like, "Get in."
She counts us like ducklings. This is funny. Oh, what's that? Starts wandering over.
So yeah, you guys all get in. She does lock the door and you see she sort of like starts to walk a little bit along the street. She heads to a phone booth. You see she pulls out like a small notebook. You see she switches her glasses and she puts on seemingly reading glasses and she's like looking at this fine print. She rings a number. She's talking for a bit, and then she comes back to the car, unlocks it, gets in, and she's like, "Okay,
Wait,
I managed
wait,
to get you rooms at the Carlota."
wait. Our bag.
Wait, what?
Oh, fucking hell.
End scene.
I
Can we continue?
I will have them sent over, okay? You all will do nothing, okay?
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want us to get our bags? Hey, we're still right here.
We are going to the
The
Carlota.
bartender might know where they are.
We are going
Yeah,
to the
actually, you
Carlota
should check-
right now. No more jokes, okay? No more jokes. My heart can't take it. I must drive you. And you see she just starts pressing down on the gas and starts to drive. And that's where we're going to leave off for tonight. this super stressed woman taking you guys to the Hotel Carlota.
These guys are fucking idiots.